Benny, awesome fight and a fantastic result. What did you make of it all?
Yeah, thanks Kep. It was a great fight, tough fight, my toughest fight yet. Jamie was an outstanding opponent for me. Really happy to get the win. Pushed me to sort of find something in myself I didn't know I had.
Did he bring anything to the table that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, look, he, you know, I'd seen little bits and pieces of him and stuff on the internet, and his timing and speed and balance was definitely a lot better than I thought he was going to be. He caught me a couple of times with some shots that I didn't see coming, but we wore him and pushed through him and did what we needed to do.
Let's talk about that cut. That has worried for a while. It happened in the first round too, which wasn't ideal, but exactly how did it happen?
Yeah, so I got cut from a head clash in the first round. That opened up pretty quick. There's a fair bit of blood to start off with, but all the boys in my corner did a great job covering it up. It was managed to stop the bleeding, and we got the fight on. So.
And you were aware virtually straight away. We thought the referee signaled it was a punch, but you were aware virtually straight away that he changed his decision and made it a head clash.
Yeah, as soon as sort of they pulled us apart to check it out, we sort of spoke about it. And I made sure that it was he knew that it was from a head clash, and he did. And, so we're all good to go there. A few times he'd sort of they looked at stopping the fight because of the cut, and I knew that it would have gone to the scorecards anyway. But I really wanted to end the fight going the distance on a high note. It's not the way that I wanted to win, so we kept the fight going.
When that first knockdown came, did you think that was going to be it?
The first knockdown was good. I caught him with a good clean right hand. It dropped him pretty quick, but he got up pretty quick as well. So the first knockdown, I wasn't surprised that he got up from. The second one, I thought I hurt him a lot more, but he seemed to shake that one off and come back just as strong as well. So credit to Jamie.
And other than the cut, one tense moment in the fight, the second last round when you got caught by an overhand right hand, did that hurt you at all?
Yeah, definitely. He caught me with good right hand in the ninth round. I didn't see it coming. Set my legs a little bit stiff in that, but I just knew that I only had a couple of rounds left to go. I just had to box smart and stick to the plan and do what we were doing, and I'd be able to see the fight through. And I knew that I was on top and we'd get the win.
They've done a good job with the cut. You can hardly see it now, so that's good news. But you've hurt your hand as well. So how long do you think that'll be?
Yeah, so the stitches are great. The doctors and that seem to think it'll heal up pretty quickly. I got a bit of a swollen hand at the moment, but we've had some X-rays done, and there's no breaks in there, which is fantastic. It's healing up pretty quickly at the moment, so hopefully I'll be able to get it closed pretty quickly and be able to be punching again soon.
We all loved it. Everybody loved it. It was a great night. So well done again. And it'll be later in the year. We're not 100% sure when, but somewhere maybe around November. Who knows? But again, well done, Benny.
Yeah, thank you very much for everyone that came to support the night. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you all at the next one. Thanks, guys.
Steve, let me talk to you from a promoter's point of view first. That main fight was a promoter's dream, wasn't it?
Well, geez, unbelievable, KEPLER. I wouldn't know a promoter in the world that wouldn't want to have that. That was a TV fight. Most of the fights you see around the place, nothing on it for action, non-stop action. I can't remember the last time that people cheered from round 1 to the end of round 10. Geez, the poor old referee was even getting abused in between, like in between rounds and during the rounds, and it was pretty full on. Yeah, it was enormous.
And we always talk about styles make fights, and this one was perfect.
Well, yeah, it gets back to the same old thing I've been saying for the last 40 years. All these boys with these perfect records of 20-0 fighting blokes that are 8, 10, 12-0. It doesn't work. You put even match fights on, leaves them all for dead.
Before we get on to Benny's performance, let's talk a little bit about Jamie Hilt. He was very good, wasn't he?
Jamie Hilt was very good. He's a very underrated fighter. He's always had an extremely good left jab. It's very straight, it's very fast, and he's on the money. And his overhand right's always been good. And tell you what, no one can judge his heart. He's a boy from Toowoomba, about 1,000 miles west of Brisbane. Country people, proper bushy, and he's got the real true Australian heart. You can't get any more truer than Jamie's.
On to Benny. Were you happy with his performance?
I don't even know the answer to that one. He puts a smile on my face. Look, we've been back here in the gym, of course, Every single person that's walked in for the classes, or as you saw before, the people that lived next door that came for the first time to the fights, they couldn't believe it. People reckon it was better than a Rocky movie. You know, it was that good. It was backwards and forwards it went. Benny knocked him down a couple of times. He cut Benny, had Benny hurt in the 9th round. The referee took Ben over, I think it was eight or 10 times to the doctor to have a look at the cut, you know, and it was, the corner work was exceptional, the stopping the bleeding, you know, and it just the way it went. Well, yeah. And I'm excited trying to talk to you about it. I can hardly find words to describe it, yeah.
Yeah, I think we all were. I thought Benny's courage and his heart was phenomenal, and I thought that he needs to take a lot of credit for that alone.
Yeah, well, look, as you know, Jared Fletcher's one of our boys, and we had him from the time he turned professional to the end of his career, and Jared was a gold medalist of the Commonwealth Games, fought all over the world. He's one of the hardest critics on the boxers at any show. And he just said to me yesterday morning when I saw him, he said, "Shit, Steve, that was a good fight." I probably shouldn't have been saying that. He said, "Shit, that was a good fight, mate." He said, "I haven't seen anything like that before, being that excited. It was an exceptional fight."
So he's going to need a little bit of time to get over the cut and also that hand injury. So we probably won't see him for a good few weeks.
Yeah, I'd say so. He'll be on back in September or November, one of the two. We've got a couple more cards then, and yes, we want to make sure that all his injuries heal well before he goes into his next fight, yeah.
And also such a big win for him, because that win places him in definitely title contention, I would have thought.
Yeah, that puts him right up there for a shot at the Australian title for starters, let alone overseas. I know most of the boys go for the regional titles, but we'll probably be looking at a shot at the Australian title with that one, yeah.
So Steve, the main sporting day was a good one. Good result for James Ryan, who's now 4-0.
Yeah, enormous result for James. James is he's come along well since he started fighting. He's had all his fights here at Fortitude. James fought a tough boy, Bryce Rouleau, from Western Australia, who's well travelled. A hard fight, a great support for the main event it was. James knocked him down twice, and Bryce kept coming back and wouldn't give up, and in the end it was a unanimous win to James, you know, and brings James up to 4-0, and hopefully we'll see James in again in September here.
It's good as well, because he was sparring with Benny a lot leading up to the fight, so that was good for both of them.
Yeah, it was good, and James is a bigger boy, so it did help Benny out a lot for his fight with Jamie Hilt, which was another cracker fight, you know, so it was, yeah, really good work for the boys.
And so would he be fighting again, as you said, not the coming show, but the one after that?
Yeah, he'll be fighting here at Fortitude in September again, James, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, it's great to have guys like that coming through the Fortitude system, so excellent. Look forward to that one.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Thanks, Steve. I hope we have more shows like that. That was awesome, mate. Thank you.